Good afternoon, everyone. So I welcome you for the 1 hour online workshop on One Nation, One Subscription. So in this session, I'll explain what is One Nation, One Subscription and what are the benefits. Particularly, this one is government employee. If you are not government employee, of course, you can get benefit by collaborating with the government faculties. I hope my voice is audible. Can anyone confirm whether my voice is audible and the screen I shared already, whether it is visible?
Yes, sir, you are very much audible.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Yes. So I think most of you know what is One Nation, One Subscription. It is a initiative by the our Prime Minister Narendra Modi and central government to support in particularly in research. So it is a wonderful, in my opinion, this is a one of the best policy by central government, particularly for teachers and researchers. So so that's why I wanted to tell how we can get benefit from this One Nation, One Subscription. So if you are government employee or if you are any member who are comes under ONOS, so you already know that first we have to register. There is a register option. First we have to register as an institute. First we have to register institute registration we have to do. So once institute registration is done, then so there is you have to enter Asia code. All India's survey of higher education code is there. Every government organization they will have Asia code. So and by entering that, so it will be you'll get an email from the registered email. Then first you have to do institutional registration. So once it is done, then individual faculty has to do registration that is called user registration. So if you are in government colleges of any Karnataka or in any other states of India, so every government faculties have this benefit, so they can do registration. What you can do either in by in college, individual can do that registration user registration option is there. So they can individual registration they can do, or there will be nodal officer in every organization. For example, in my college, I am the nodal officer for One Nation, One Subscription. Okay. So what he can do, he can collect the details of the faculty in Excel form. Then he can directly upload all the details in bulk. Okay. Once they upload the details of all the faculties in bulk, so each faculty will get an email to confirm. So they have to confirm, and that is the easiest way to do the user registration or individual registration, or individual faculty can do the registration, but it is a hectic work for the nodal officer, because nodal officer has to create an account for every individuals and they have to send email. Okay, then using that email, uh, the individual faculty can create username and password. So this is the important part, registration. For if you want to more, if you want to know about how to do registration, there are plenty of videos are available in YouTube. So therefore, I'm not touching that part. So once you've done registration, then you have to do login. So this is for nodal officer, institute admin login. This is for nodal officer. And this one is for individual faculties. So you can do, if you are a nodal officer, you have to sign in here. If you are faculty, then you can directly click your user login. So I'll click user login. So first you have to select your state, Karnataka, then you have to select college. So if your college is not here, that means your college is not registered. Okay. Search here while login. If your college is not here, first do the registration, then come back here. Okay, this is our ICA code, Siddhakatte College ICA code C16913. So which is already registered. I only registered. So then you have to click login to access resources. So after that, this window will appear. So here you have to click your username and password. Okay, I'll click mine. Okay, so once you use password, username and password, you'll get accept. Yes. So this will appear once you done login option. So this will be appear. I'll just checking whether I'm clicking the record button. Yeah. Okay, I'll share the recording also. Okay. So this will appear. So here you can see home option, about, member institution, publishers, how to join, how to access, register, login. So very important. First, I'll tell how to use ONOS for accessing the articles, which is Scopus indexed articles. So that is very important for us, for a researcher. So here, these are the publisher. You can see here, these are the publishers are there in one nation, one subscription scheme. So particularly as a commerce and management researcher, for me, I normally use the publishers like Emerald, Elsewhere, Taylor and Francis, then Wiley, Springer, Sage Publish. So these are the top publisher I'll use. Wiley journals. Okay, you can what? So for example, what I do normally, first I go to Google Scholar. You can search any topic in Google Scholar. So this one, do not use the website of ONOS for searching an article, direct searching an article. This is not a database, okay? This is not a database. You can use Google Scholar for searching an article, because some of the articles are open access and some of the articles are closed access. I'll explain what is closed access and open access later. So open access simply means you can directly download. Closed access means you have to make a payment in order to get the access of that particular article. So for example, if I search any topic like AI and education, this is just typing. So here you can see this Wiley is there. This is, if it is directly open, if you get, you can download the article from that website, so that means it is open access. Okay, if PDF is not available, if you are not able to download PDF, then it is closed access. So here PDF is directly available, so it is open access. Okay, I look only for again in ONOS also 90% of the journals are indexed, Scopus indexed, or you can get it access. 10% even in the one nation, one you will not get the access. So that thing we have to remember. Not all articles or journals are accessed under ONOS. I can, no, where is that? Okay. This is, see, you can hear open access mentioned. So that means you can directly download this PDF from the website. There is no need of second or third party website. And just a minute, I'll looking for the closed access and then try to download it from the One Nation, One Subscription. Mhm. Okay, just example. Uh, this also. So what I do, for example, consider if this article is not available or not able to download, how to download it in from the ONOS. So you can copy the title copy the title and go to ONOS, which is the publisher. First, you have to look at who is the publisher. Publisher is the Wiley. So I'll go to Wiley. Okay, do not search here. Okay, this is don't use this, because even if the article is available, sometimes it won't show. So better go to publisher's website. This is Wiley, and click here. So it will take time. So again, click accept. Institutional login, or I will go to Taylor and Francis. Yeah, here search any topic. Okay, if you want A and education, from the database of Taylor and Francis, you can search here. Okay, this is the database of Taylor and Francis. Now you can get the articles. You can select all at a time and download PDFs. So this is the easiest way you can download. Likewise, go one by one. First, go to Taylor and Francis, then go to Wiley, then go to Springer, Sage, then elsewhere we have Emerald. Emerald is there, then elsewhere is there. So you can use the articles of closed access, particularly closed access articles from this website. So this is the part I think most of you know. This is not the agenda of this session, but I wanted to tell how we can use owners for accessing articles. So once you have done, so next is very important part is the article processing charge. APC, you already know what do you mean by APC. APC is nothing but article processing charge. See, when we want to publish our article, normally we look for the Scopus Index journal. I think we all know that what is Scopus and what is Scopus Index journals. So this is the website of Scopus. This is a kind of database. It is a database where you can get an article. Okay, which includes most of the publishers. So, so any journals which is indexed in this website, we call it as a Scopus Index journals. So if anybody send you any WhatsApp message or email saying that this is a Scopus Index journal, please clarify or please cross check with this website. Okay, you can look at here. This is the title. You can first title. For example, Acta Psychologica. Sorry, Acta Psychologica is the journal which is Scopus indexed, and Q1 ABDCA. This is the ABDCA. Look at the percentage. 82% means Q1. So click here. So how to submit our article? Even if somebody tell you that this is a Scopus index, don't trust it. Okay, go to Scopus website and search like this. Okay, search like this, and you can see here it will provide details. So if in this website the details are visible, so that means it is a Scopus index. If while searching the journal title, in the Scopus database and the title is not available, that means it is not Scopus indexed. It may be predatory journal or it may be cloned journal. So there are different types of fake journals, cloned journal and predatory journals. Predatory journals means they will ask the money. They will ask money like you pay 6,000 or 8,000, we'll publish it in within 2 weeks, will publish within 1 month. So no Scopus indexed journals. Okay. See what you have to do. If anyone send you articles, journals title by saying this is Scopus indexed journal, you pay 6,000 or 5,000 amount, so you can publish within a month or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I'm telling you, so no Scopus Index journal will publish an article less than, in my experience, less than 3 months. So minimum they will take 3 months. If you are lucky, then 60 or 80 days, not less than that. Okay. So this is the way we can search a journal whether it is indexed or not, whether Scopus indexed or not. So look at this part, coverage Scopus. So this one is 19 from 1953 to 2023 or 26. It is still in Scopus indexed. The coverage is very important. So what they do, some of the journals, they will be, you can search in Scopus, but the coverage is already expired, like 19, for example, 2020 to 2024. But when you search it in Scopus, it is visible, but it will not considered as a Scopus indexed. The coverage part also very important, whether it is covered still or whether it is discontinued. So this part you have to check. Then you can check the view all the documents which is published in that particular journal. So you can, so what you have to do once you search, for example, I searched Acta Psychologica, then I have to go here, view all documents. Okay, view all documents. See the recent articles published in the Acta Psychologica. These are the recent articles. So once you say view publisher, then sorry, then go to view at publishers. View all the documents. Then click view at publishers. View at publishers. So it will take you Science Direct, which is the website of Elsevier. Okay. So it will take time. So it will take you to the publisher's website. Look at it here. This is publisher's website, Acta Psychological. Then click here, Acta Psychologica. Yes. Here you have to submit. This is submit your article. This is the way this is the only way. I think if you are a beginner, it is very difficult to identify whether this particular journal is authentic or fake one, and how to submit, because website anybody can create website similar like this. So go to Scopus, search journal, search view all documents, then click visit publishers. website. Then it will take you publisher's website. Then click uh, journal's name. So it will take directly to this website. And here you have an option called submit your article. Okay. This is the only authentic way. Uh, so here nobody can cheat. So this is the way. Here you have to create your account. Then there will be a lot of procedure. So this is the way you can submit your article. That is the first thing you have to do that. Okay. Then this because many participant asked how to identify whether it is Scopus indexed or not. They will keep sending me like journal's name, ISSN number. See, anybody can create ISSN number or a website. If journals have website, that does not mean it is a authentic journals. Even I can create website and I can create journals. So that is not authentic one or reliable journals. So please cross verify. Do not spend. This is my advice. Don't spend even 1 rupee for publishing your an article. Because so far I have not paid. Earlier, before in my uh, uh, what research career while joining to the PhD. At that time, I did not know how to identify which are the reliable. At that time, I did not know what is Scopus Index Journal or what is Scopus et al. So at that time, they were sending some journals. We were paying 2,000, 3,000. We thought that is authentic journals. But now I realized that money was completely wasted. So do not give even single rupee to publish your article because there are many way you can publish it freely. One is you can publish it in closed access journal. This is the first option. Closed access journal, no need to pay any amount. Uh, and there are hybrid mode which will offer you to choose both open access and closed access. Normally, I choose only closed access. I choose only closed access. And there are open access journal. This is very important for us now. Okay. There are completely open access journal. Completely open access journal means you have to pay article processing charges. They call it as article processing charges because they have to make some editing, they have to publish, they have to take printout of that mag, they have to create journals like that. So they call it as article processing charge. Again, in Scopus Index, there is no journal which will publish for 6,000 APC or 5,000 APC. Minimum 1 lakh will be there. 1 lakh Indian rupees in Scopus Index APC. So if less than 50,000, even 50,000, 20,000, some people will publish in 10,000. That is not Scopus Index. Normal Scopus Index journal, which is completely pure open access. We call it as a gold open access. Gold open access. So they will charge around 1 lakh. 1,000 US dollar to 3,000 US dollar, 3,000 or 4,000 US dollar. So these are the range of APC for Scopus Index journals. So I know it is very difficult for individuals like us because we do not have funding from our institutions. If you are from a top business school, they will provide funding. For example, Yenopoya, they will provide funding for APC and even Manipal Academy of Higher Education, they will provide funding. TAPME will provide funding. Here in Mangalore, I'm talking about the colleges or institution in and around Mangalore. Okay, some institution will provide funding, no issue. I think even Saint Aloysius College, they will provide funding. But for government faculties, first grade college, government faculties or some private colleges, it is very difficult to publish in open access. Okay, now the question is why we have to publish in open access? There are options, there are some closed access journal are there, there are some hybrid uh, access journals are there. Then why we have to choose open access? Yes, there are closed access. My 90% of articles I published in closed access without any payment. 10% I have published in open access journal with the help of some other fundings. Okay, you can see here this one, enhancing public service delivery efficiency, exploring the impact of AI. This is a complete open access journal, but I have received funding from Bahrain University, Kingdom University of Bahrain, because I have added one author. He also contributed, so I added him as an author. He helped me to get the funding. Okay. This is the way I was using to publish in my uh, what open access journals. But I am telling because the advantage of open access, the first advantage, the acceptance rate is very high compared to your closed access journal. The acceptance rate in open access journal is very high. That is the biggest point we need to consider, the acceptance rate. And the second point is the visibility is very more. So visibility means if you are see, look at the citation which is published in the year 2024. I got already citation 161. This is the visibility. Anybody can read this article. Anybody can download and read and cite this article. This is open access journal. Okay. This is I was published in a closed access journal in the same year, but look at the citation. I'm not comparing, but look at the citation. Since it is closed access, I got less citation. Since it is open access, I got more citation. More visibility will be there. So anybody can read and they will cite our paper. So one first advantage is the high acceptance rate. Then visibility is more. Then very important part is the process will be very quick. The review process, the publication process. Okay, the publication process is very quick. So this is my recent paper published in elsewhere, Journal of Open Innovation. I got funding from ONOS, One Nation on Subscription. For this is my single author paper. Look at it. Single author paper. This is advantage. Now I don't need anyone's help. I don't need I don't need to add someone who can contribute funding. Now I can publish my own paper without looking for funding. Okay. The advantage of open access is the quick process. This one I completed. I think I have completed this paper in the October 2025. October 2025. First, I submitted this article to one particular called application of, I think, artificial some closed access journal. Okay, it took 3 months. It took 3 months, and there was no process. They sent out for review. I think the journal name is Engineering Application of Artificial Intelligence. Again, same elsewhere journal. It took 3 months. I submitted on the October, November, December. Till December, the review was not completed. They only sent out invitation to the reviewer, but no report came. I waited long period because I was so hurried that because this topic is very, very important. I wanted to publish immediately because otherwise, same topic will be published in another journals. So that was my worry. So I was so pressured to that uh, particular journal, please be quick the review process, but they did not do it. So later I withdrawn that particular article from the that particular journal, engineering application of artificial intelligence. Then I submitted to the open access. Normal I don't go for the open access, but if I want to publish it in within 3 months or 4 months, then only I go for the open access. Since I wanted to very badly to publish this uh, article, so I went for the open access. So here you can see the part, very interesting part. I'll show you. Yeah, look at here. Received in 27 February 2026, then revised in 7th May 2026, accepted in 11th May 2026, available in 14th May 2026. This is not some random journal. This is a Q1 99%. I'll show you. This is the top 1% journal, 99%. So they received on 27th February, March, April. Okay. In May, I have, yeah, only 2.5 months. It took only 2.5 hours with approximately 3 months. Take 2.5 months for publication. So that means this is the one advantage. The open access, the acceptance rate will be high. The process speed will be also high because yeah, it is kind of we are paying some amount. So they do that. If it is closed access, they are nothing. They are getting nothing. So they will take it as a granted. They do the process when they like it. Okay. So since it is open access, they'll get payment after publication. So they do the process very quickly. Okay, so this is why I suggest why you should go for open access journals. And again, in open access journal, please go for only Q1 and Q2 journals. Do not go less than Q2. Q1 or Q2 journal. That means top 25% journals, percentile journals, and top 50 percentile journals. So that will be good. Below Q3, Q4, I don't suggest. But if you want to publish in open access, go for Q1 and Q2. So what you can do if you want to publish in open access, one is you can collaborate with someone who has funding from his institution. Okay, funding from institution. For example, this article recently published, it took almost 3 years, even if it is open access. Okay, even if it is open access, it took 3 years. I don't know why it is, but for this article, we got funding from Menopoya University. Uh, and this one is open access. I only single author. For this single author, I got funding from the ONOS, One Nation, One Subscription. These all closed access journal. These all closed access. This also closed access. So normally I prefer for closed access, but the problem is visibility is very less. So it take a lot of time to get citations. Okay. So this one also I submitted recently. So it is under process actor psychology. So now the part is how uh, I explained what is the importance of open access journal. Yeah, if you have funding from your institution, go for it. I am not against it. But if you do not have funding, then you can collaborate with faculties who have funding. But the point is, he has to contribute something, not only the amount, APC, but he has to contribute in writing part or in advisory part or any other parts. But he has to contribute, not simply just for the funding purpose. Do not add someone. Okay, it is not ethical, but you can take him as for writing purpose or advisory purpose. You can take it him. and then you can claim funding from institutions. I can suggest some institutions. You can add NPOIA, the faculties of NPOIA institution. You can add faculties of Saint Aloysius. Okay, you can add faculties of Mahe, TAPME. So, but the part is, these Mahe and TAPME faculties, they collaborate only if it is quality, paper is very good or a quality one. Otherwise, they do not just simply add your name. But now the important part is, and ONOS, One Nation, One Subscription, all government faculties, government first grade college, they have this benefit. I don't know how many of are aware of this part. I already shared some of the information in the groups of government faculty groups, but nobody was responded. So I thought I do one video or a workshop on that so that every faculty can get benefit of it. So here, once the important part is, owners will not guarantee you acceptance of publications. This is completely you. Again, I said no. The acceptance in open access, for me, it is easy. Okay. But not if you submit any garbage, they will not accept it. If they publish quality articles, moreover in bonus they included only top 1% journals. That is very important. Top 1% journals mean 99 percentile 99 percentile.